Hey everybody, this is Mike Freeland coming at you again with an awesome opportunity video presentation of what it is that I've been talking to you guys about for quite a while now. I want you to take a look at this video. It's actually in two parts, and it may be a little longer, maybe in several more parts depending on how I had to break it down to get it on YouTube and various sites. But I want you to take a look at this guys. It's a great video presentation about the company that I'm a part of and what it's all about. It's actually done by a gentleman who's a good friend of mine I met some time ago. You'll hear, they'll introduce him really well. He's amazing at what it is that he does, and that's actually to decipher the information about this opportunity that I've been sharing you guys. So sit back, get you a cup of coffee or something, get ready to take a look at this and just imagine where you could be within this awesome company after hearing this great presentation given by a gentleman by the name of Mr. Brian Bean. So take care, and we'll talk to you after the video.
Of bringing before you a gentleman whom I've got tons of respect for. He fired his boss at the age of 22. You think that's somebody you want to hear from today?
Yes.
All right. He has reached the top of our company in record time. He has been recognized by our company president, Mr. Paul Henderson. He is truly changing the face of network marketing as it is known. He is traveling the world, helping individuals live their lives and change and live their dreams. He is positioned to make tons of money. He knows 100% of the information, and most importantly, doesn't mind sharing it with each and every one of us here today. Please stand to your feet and help me bring to the front of this room the founder of Eighth Wonder Enterprises, Mr. Brian Bean. All right.
All those great things about me, just always remember, $20 will go a long way. Who with me on that, right? So, I owe you another $5. I'm sorry about that, all right? Well, listen, guys, I want to be brief and to the point, but can I be honest at the same time, right? It's kind of funny that people are saying all these cool things about me, but not long ago, this was me right here, okay? Overworked, underpaid, really broke, busted, and disgusted, couldn't be trusted. You guys know somebody like that, right? It's kind of funny because I went to Morehouse College, I finished in 4 years, I got my degree, and I called myself climbing that corporate American ladder, and then I realized my ladder was on the wrong building. Everybody follow me? It's kind of funny because you go into corporate America and you start working 9 to 5, and let's be honest, these days it's really 6 to 7, right? I was climbing a ladder only to realize I was building somebody else's dreams. And I found out that if you don't walk into a building every day that has your name on it, then you're making somebody else rich. And I got tired of making other people rich. And so what I realized was that most people that do what I did at the age of 65 end up having to get a part-time job and do it all over again. And I didn't want to be in that position. So what I started doing, I started hanging around multi-millionaires when I was 19 years old, and by the time I was 22, I was able to retire. So I want you guys to understand, I'm just a messenger today. There's nothing special about me other than I changed my mindset over 12 years ago, so now I just travel the country showing people how to retire 30 years early. So if we can take the next 30 years of your life and wrap it up into 3 years and retire, who would do it, right? So I want you guys to understand what we are at Eighth Wonder Enterprises. We're just a group of positive, energetic individuals that have one mission, okay? We want to help people travel the world at 80 to 90% off. We want to show you how to get paid on a residual basis from home and help you retire and join our millionaire compensation plan. Is that okay with everybody in the room, right? This is real simple. To get wealthy in America is not hard, but my mentor taught me this. All you got to really do is follow trends. And there are 3 trends right now that are basically taking place in America that you want to take advantage of. One is the home-based business. I don't even have to tell you guys, with the economy right now, over 750,000 people, almost 1 million people, lost their jobs last year. Okay? So more people now are tired of letting somebody walk in and just give them a pink slip, and next thing you know, your family out on the streets. If your boss has a bad day, that could be the start of something totally different for you and your family. Make sense? So more people now are saying, you know what, let me bring that income back into my household. Now here's what most people don't realize. It's important that you own a business, if nothing else, just for the tax breaks. See, you're already paying light bill, gas bill, water bill, mortgage, gas in your car. A business is nothing more than a tax ID number in a folder. A lot of people think you got to have 5 McDonald's, 10 Burger Kings, and 2 car washes, and a nail salon, and 5 daycares to have a business. You don't need to have brick and mortar. You literally can own a business or have a tax ID number in a folder and get the same tax write-offs as people that have billion-dollar corporations. Everybody follow me on that? So the square footage in your house, if you're going to pay the mortgage anyway, why not put some of that back in your pocket? You're already paying the what? The bills. So a business alone is the #1 asset you can build. The second thing you got to realize, if you have a job, here's your formula. You work first, you pay taxes second, then you spend what? Third. So the government, your boss, and everybody else will get paid 30% off the top before you even get your share. Now here's the formula if you have a business. You work first, you spend second, pay taxes when? Last. So I don't understand why people won't own a business just not only because it's a trend, but the tax advantages alone. Now you got to find a business that you can believe in. Now the travel industry is $7 trillion strong. It's the biggest industry on the planet. If you're going to get in a home-based business, why not be in the biggest industry, $7 trillion? Now the third thing is the internet. We're going to show you guys today in the next 25 minutes how to use the internet, travel, and the home-based business to make some serious money. The internet has unlimited potential. See, if you can work here in America but get paid in yens, francs, dineros, pesos, who would cash them off? That's what the internet does for you. So I want you guys to understand the company that's allowing average everyday people to take advantage of all these trends is called ProTravel. Okay? We call it PTN for short. Now here's what I like about it. ProTravel has been around for over 5 years. Now the beautiful thing about ProTravel is that it's rock bottom ground floor. So we've passed that threshold of 1 year going out of business, 99.9% of companies. The next threshold, the other 0.1 go out of business after 3 years, okay? We just celebrated 5 years. Now, let me give you a network marketing fact. Ground floor in network marketing is anything under 300,000. Under 300,000 people is considered a once-in-a-lifetime shot. We got about 5,000 people in Canada building the business and another 3,000 in the U.S. We have about 8,000 RTs that are actually building this company, and we do over 100 million. We've done hundreds of millions of dollars in travel. We haven't even hit ground floor yet. That might deserve a little round of applause because you guys are going to be the ones in position to help take us to ground floor. See, it's kind of like getting struck by lightning twice. Very seldom do you have an opportunity to get in on a company like this when there are less than 100,000 reps, let alone 300,000. So by the time we hit, let's just say 50,000, and we're 1/8 of the way to ground floor, all you guys in this room are done. Some of you guys in this room, you would never work again. My mentor told me that 13 years ago. I haven't worked since. And that was in a company that was not half as good as this. See, Market Watch, CNN Money, Yahoo Finance, all these periodicals are talking about the fact that we're debt-free. That's another powerful combination. Not only are we ground floor, but we're debt-free. Who likes that combination? So we don't owe anybody. See, our founder and our CEO had a motto. If we can't buy it with cash, we don't need it. Now, what if everybody lived like that, right? Probably wouldn't be in the trouble we're in now. Does that make sense, you guys? So we're a debt-free company, and we're publicly traded. So I'm going to show you guys by the end of the presentation how you can cash in on our stock, which is PTVL. Anywhere from 10,000 to 1 million shares of stock you guys can own and have $1 million portfolio in the next 3 to 5 years if you help us drive PTVL stock. We got anybody that want to get in the car with us, right? Now, this is important, okay? All we do is partner up. All we do is partner up with suppliers that you guys are used to every day. See, we don't go out and set up a big kiosk. We don't go door to door and try to get people to go to Disney World and try to get people to go to China. Don't be like me. I was ignorant to this travel business for a long time because I thought I had to go out and hustle and bustle and try to get people to do things they weren't doing.